Data centers in Vizag.
The employment myth. When the public asks how these data centers will help us, the Andhra Pradesh government presents these data centers as a major employment opportunity. We are being told that the proposed 3-unit cluster of the Google, Raiden, Adani data center projects
Planned in Tarlovada, Adavivaram at the foot of Simachalam Hills and at Rambili in Anakapalli district,
totaling a capacity of 1 gigawatt, could create 5,000 to 6,000 direct jobs, with much larger numbers being mentioned when indirect employment is included. But is that a fact or just wishful thinking? First, let us understand the employment potential during the construction phase. Building a giant data center campus will require engineers, electricians, technicians, and construction workers. We must remember that the construction industry has become more automated. The use of large machinery and prefabricated structures has increased, resulting in use of less manpower. The number of civil construction workers for the same type of work has dropped over the years. However, the deployment of high-tech technical workers for HVAC, piping, electrification, fire and safety,
and hardware installations
will remain high during the setup period. Overall, we can expect only around
1,500 to 2,000 workers
deployed during the construction phase of around 3 years until the facility becomes operational. What about permanent staff? Modern hyperscale data centers are highly automated. So how many permanent staff can we expect to be working there? A 2025 study by the Boston Consulting Group provides a useful international benchmark. Based on the BCG figures for a 100 megawatt data center and scaling up the numbers for a 1 gigawatt data center, such a facility may require only around 500 permanent operational employees once construction is complete and when the data center becomes operational. Around 500 people, not 5,000, not 6,000, just 500. To put that number in perspective, let us look at some industries Vizag already has. Jawaharlal Nehru Pharma City employs around 8,700 people. Visakhapatnam Fishing Harbour has more than 10,000 active seagoing marine fishermen. The Brandix Apparel City at Achyutapuram employs around 20,000 workers. A fundamental question is, what kind of development creates the greatest and widest benefit for the people of Vizag? A highly automated facility consuming enormous amounts of land, electricity, and water? Or industries that create jobs across an entire ecosystem in factories, workshops, transport, services, supply chains, and local communities? Investment figures can sound impressive, but crores invested are not the same thing as jobs created. So we must ask plainly, is it really worth spending so much,
consuming so much resources,
mortgaging our financial future, compromising our environment for an industry that is so unsustainable and creates hardly any permanent jobs? The people of Vizag deserve clear, transparent numbers, not just impressive headlines.